Let's talk a little about passing time on the road, because we were lucky enough to have caught you in between your UK dates and dates in Australia and New Zealand. But then you have more summer shows this year, and America.
Yeah, we're off to kind of Eastern Europe, really. We're doing a lot of shows there in the next leg. So Russia and Belgrade and Bucharest and Budapest.
Are these places you've toured many times over the years?
Not there a great deal, but a little bit. Enough to make me want to go again and still feel it's a fresh audience.
Yeah.
And obviously we've played the main cities of Europe many times over the years, but Eastern Europe is still relatively novel, you know, and it's great to go to new places.
And when you go to places where English isn't the first language, they do still know the songs.
Yeah.
And they sometimes have to make what they think is their best attempt at what the lyric actually is.
Luckily there isn't a karaoke scene going on with them, but obviously you choose songs which you think musically they might get. And maybe don't do the ones that have a long lyric monologues, you know. So I don't think we're doing Dream Home out there. But,
what about the actual travelling? Many people who I speak to love the show, hate the travelling. How do you pass your time on the road? Are you an iPhone, iPod, or are you a reader?
I like to read a bit. You end up watching a fair bit of television sometimes. Reading is good because it gives you some kind of peace and quiet, which is quite important to have a bit of that. It's the hanging around, it's the airports that are really the bad part, because now airports are quite torturous to go through, and unless you're lucky enough to be in a private situation, which occasionally happins.
So they even they even make you take your boots and belt off, do they?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. I'm afraid so.
There are some really nice and actually gigs that make perhaps you not feel like you're on tour this summer. Kew Gardens, Hop Farm Festival, Forestry Commission shows too. Yeah. Do you like the
playing outdoors?
Yeah,
it can be good. I mean, England is a bit. It's a bit of a risk. The weather, of course, but. It's great when you have a good day outside. When we were just in Australia playing in wineries, you know, these big vineyard shows which open air, and that's always a great atmosphere, and you have guaranteed good weather, of course. But in England it can be fantastic on a balmy summer's evening, so let's hope we'll get a few of those.
With every bit of luck.